to Irrelevant Bracts. We are wearing red. Why are we wearing red? Why are we wearing red, James?
Because this releases on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day, you crazy people.
Happy single day. For me.
Lonely Hearts Club.
Lonely Hearts Club.
That's what we're in, but that's fine.
It's okay. I've been in the Lonely Hearts Club a lot longer than you have, though. I've never been out of it.
No need to
remind you of.
Yeah, well,
okay.
let's not bring up the past yet.
Okay.
Let's look future.
But yeah, I need some advice about dating, James. I really think I do.
Okay.
So I think this will be a good episode.
You can take some advice from this episode.
Yeah, this glad you got my segue.
Is dating in the wild.
Dating in the wild, baby.
How the wild dates.
We're gonna be talking about interesting. Well, actually, I think most of this isn't even dating. I think most of this is copulation behavior.
I was gonna say this is more courtship because animals don't really date.
Mine's copulation behavior.
Well, yours is interesting then. I've got one that's copulation.
Okay.
But the others are courtship.
Yeah, he's a gentleman. I get straight.
I'm a romantic. I like the courtship and everything. But
I mean, I am a romantic, but apparently not when I'm
the roses, the dancing, the flirting. You know,
flirting.
The gifts.
I love gifts.
I sound gay.
Yeah, you do sound gay. That's fine.
I'm not gay. I'm not gay.
You don't sound gay. You sound like you care, which is important.
I do care.
Guys, this is actually a dating podcast. This is not an animal podcast. Okay. I went first last week, so you're going first this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, boys.
So I'm gonna start with my plant.
Your plant.
Yet again, I've got one plant and two animals.
That's good. I'm starting with my animal first.
Okay. And my plant has the copulation behavior rather than the courtship.
Copulation in plants is pollination.
That's so random. I wasn't paying attention.
No, he wasn't.
I'm looking at my plant here. It's beautiful.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have a photo of it?
I do. I've got a few photos of it.
Oh, did you stick it in? Like homework?
Not in the book.
Oh.
Not here. It's here.
Oh, right.
So,
Sorry.
this is the bee orchid.
Bee.
Okay.
You know I'm excited already. It's a bee.
Yeah, you like insects.
I like particularly bees.
Right. So, scientific name, Ophrys apifera.
Ophrys apifera, okay.
Okay. This orchid is pollinated by bees. Mostly solitary bees.
I never would have thought.
Which you'll go on about.
I love solitary.
It grows 30 centimeters tall. So it's not a very big plant.
30 centimeters tall.
Yeah. So it's quite small.
It's a baba.
For a plant.
I mean, for an orchid, that's pretty stock standard.
Okay, for an orchid, that's normal size.
Orchids are part of the Orchidaceae family.
Now what this bee orchid does is it uses colors and textures to look like a bee.
Oh.
So it looks like a bee's partner, basically. And and let's say like a male kind of bee will come and land on it to fornicate. Copulate.
Do the devil's tango.
And the bee orchid traps the bee. It uses pollen sacs to grab onto the bee's body.
It's a sticky boy.
Yeah. To trap it in place while it pumps pollen onto the bee and then it lets it go.
Huh.
And then the bee obviously goes...
the bee tries to fight. It gets covered in pollen.
Yeah.
And this is an extra. Bees have typically two ways of carrying pollen. They either have special hairs on their body that, oh my gosh, carpenter bees, the loves of my life. They have hairs on their body that pollen sticks to really easily, or they have pollen sacs on their legs, which is what honeybees have. That's why honeybees get these furry little yellow legs when they're working. Cool. They look so cool. They look
so cute. You look at closer photos of honeybees.
It's sticky legs
with pollen on their legs.
Have you ever felt like sticky leaves?
Yeah.
You know, those plants that have sticky, tacky leaves. It's kind of the similar thing, and then the pollen sticks to them, and then as they move around to different plants, they drop the pollen everywhere.
Yeah.
So Not in the bee movie. They don't have magical vacuum packs that suck up the pollen and they shoot it out. That would be cool, but that would also not be realistic.
Yeah.
Bees don't have a tech department in their hives.
You never know.
You never know. They have a lot of departments. There's a whole cool thing about bee pheromones. We can do an entire episode on bees.
I feel like
James
we say
won't like
this.
that.
We say this every episode.
We do.
Say there's an entire episode we
What
can
we're
do on
trying to
this.
tell you is that
We have a lot of content coming.
we have a lot of content coming,
We shouldn't run out of
nature
ideas.
is cool.
Nature is so cool.
Okay.
So yeah, well, it's literally just this. This plant comes from Europe.
Okay.
It's perennial, so it grows the
Actually,
whole
no,
year.
Orchids come from Europe. That's cool.
And yeah, it's part of Orchidaceae.
Orchidaceae.
As you mentioned, Orchidaceae is the family of orchids.
Orchids.
And that's all I got on the bee orchid.
That's very cool.
But yeah, the
Short and
pictures pretty much like illustrate exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
So
That's cool. Yeah, orchids,
check out the
orchids
picture.
is one of my favorite plant families.
Yeah.
I love orchids.
No, they're beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
so
But
cool.
it's just insane to me how close
Yeah.
to a bee this flower looks.
Okay,
It's
well, I
really
don't
cool.
know, but Anna and editing,
I will show you a picture.
Anna and editing will know.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, do you want to hear about mine?
Yeah, of course.
Now, James, I have a question for you.
Great.
Have you ever thought about fencing with your genitalia?
What, sword fights?
Yeah.
Guys
Have
do
you
it all the time. What do you
Okay,
mean?
well then you're
What do you think we do at sleepovers?
you're a marine flatworm.
Uh-huh.
So we're talking about marine flatworms. Now, do you know what marine flatworms look like, just in general?
I know what a flatworm looks like.
Okay,
I
but
learned about
no.
them in...
No, babes. Marine flatworms are a different... Okay, he's Googling. He's cheating.
How am I cheating?
Let me explain what a
This is not
marine
cheating.
flatworm looks like. Okay.
Okay.
Picture
Explain.
a piece of lettuce
Okay.
that is wealthy. It's an upper class piece of lettuce.
Okay.
And it lives in the ocean, so it floats like a mermaid's hair.
Okay.
That is a marine
So
flatworm.
it looks like all the other flatworms.
Okay, maybe I don't know what flatworms look like. When I think of flatworms, I think of like tapeworms.
No. Well, kind of.
Yeah.
They are there too, but most of them look like what you described, like a pancake.
Yeah,
That
but like
kind of...
the most colorful, elegant pancake
Yes.
you've ever seen in your
That's cool.
life. Okay, so marine
So it's
flatworms
pretty.
are like the poison dart frogs of the ocean.
Oh, yeah. Great.
A lot of them are poisonous,
Well, yeah.
and a lot of them are colorful. And they are they have to be the most colorful organisms.
Well, we've spoken about color equals toxic.
Yeah,
So
yeah. The chances of you getting bit by one or like stung by one are pretty slim though. They tend to stay away from people.
how big are they? Do you know?
They're like, I think they're like about that big,
Okay.
max maybe. So
So what I know about flatworms is that they range in size. There are really tiny ones and really big ones, but most of the water ones normally get to about, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches. So they're
Yeah.
normally about 7 to 8 centimeters big.
yeah, they're chill guys. They're just a chill guy.
They're just a chill guy
They're
trying
just
to
a
get
chill
by.
guy. Fun fact about marine flatworms: they're hermaphrodites. Basically, they are man and woman
All-
together.
All
They have all
flatworms
sex
are-
on. Yeah, all flatworms.
all flatworms, the whole Platyhelminthes
Minthies.
order, family, whatever, they're all hermaphroditic.
Okay, so all flatworms are hermaphrodites. Yay, me and flatworms. These particular ones are found in Australia in the coral reefs, and they are typical by Queensland. The specific
Okay.
paper that I read about that study their mating techniques, they yoinked them from Queensland, Australia, at a depth of 15 to 20 meters.
Okay.
As far as I know, flatworms can range in a wide variety of depths in the
Yes,
ocean,
yeah,
but most of them occur in coral reefs,
Okay.
so not at super deep depths.
interesting.
They're colorful boys. They occur in colorful places. They're beautiful, guys. I'm gonna put a bunch of... Well, James is gonna get a bunch of photos. But they are the funkiest looking things you've ever seen, and they are so colorful. They're a painter's wet dream, literally. So yeah, basically, marine flatworms engage in penis fencing with
Did
their...
you just say painter's wet dream?
Yeah, they're a painter's wet dream. Have you not heard that saying?
That is so funny.
Okay, they're a painter's wet dream. Basically, they do penis fencing. That's how
Okay.
they mate. That's their mating technique.
Okay.
They also have a two-pronged penis, like a snake.
Okay.
Snakes have two-pronged penises, right?
I think some species do.
I'm gonna
Not
say
all of them.
penis so many times in this. I'm gonna put a penis counter of how many times I say it for the YouTube video because I'm gonna say it a lot. Bing!
Every time.
So basically, they use their phalluses, which is a fancy word for penis, to try and pierce through each other's skin to inseminate one another. The article I read, where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, they basically, their life goal is to increase their amount of sperm donation over sperm receipt.
Okay.
precipitation.
So they want to give more sperm.
They don't want to be women, basically, because they get injured if they get pierced, and it takes a very long time to heal the wound.
Okay.
And it's just like very energy intensive to carry children. It's a rough time. There are a variety of different genus and species that do this, the penis fence.
Mm-hmm.
But the most well-known one is Pseudocerus bifurcus, but a lot of Pseudocerus species penis fence.
Okay.
So the one we're talking about is bifurcus. That's the paper I read. But apparently leeches, flatworms, and sea slugs all engage in penis fencing.
Nice.
That's what this paper said. And all of them have the objective to give the sperm, not take the sperm. Okay. There is a crazy, I'm going to link it in the description on YouTube, and I'll put it in the Spotify notes and Apple notes. There is a video, David Attenborough, we love, on BBC Earth of this process of mating in these flatworms. It's crazy, guys. You have to go watch it. So basically they rear up, they like, boing, and then their penis is like underneath. And then they stick it out, and it's literally like these, they kind of look like nipples. It's like two little nipple penises. And and then when they contact each other, so they can't see, flatworms are blind. Most flatworms.
Well, they don't have eyes like we do.
Yeah.
They have light sensitive cells.
Yeah.
So they can detect changes in light to see where they
And they can detect each other. I'm assuming it's pheromones or
Yeah,
something
probably
in the water.
hormones or whatever.
And then when they detect each other, they like shuffle closer and they're like, this is mine. I'm gonna fight you. And then they kind of look like men posturing. They both like lift up and they're like, come at me, bro. Square up.
Square up.
I'm gonna beat you. There was such a funny comment on the BBC like little clip where somebody was like, imagine losing a fight to a guy in a bar and having to carry his children.
Imagine winning the fight and still carrying his children.
Basically, they then do this. The exact thing I put in my notes was strange rolling dance.
Okay.
And they basically, have you ever had a thumb war? It's a flatworm thumb war. They're trying to win, okay? And they're trying to like pin the other one down and do it. It's kind of crazy though, because when they do it, you kind of just see sperm like releasing into the water.
Nice.
Yeah, you just see a bunch of sperm floating in the water. It apparently doesn't change much across species what it looks like. I shouldn't say that. But yeah. Yeah, that's basically how they do it. Then
That's pretty cool.
They fertilize other one mother.
So it's like
they probably die after childbirth.
I was gonna say, so like you lose the fight and that's you bye.
I think so, yeah.
But most of them can regenerate as well.
So maybe they can.
Most species of flatworms. That's
Maybe they
not
can.
all of them, but basically so that's why they say if you encounter a flatworm that people normally want to kill, people cut it like in half. And then it grows into two flatworms with the same.
So you've made double the
so
problem.
So you've like helped reproduction here by trying to kill it.
You've killed one bird and created two stones.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought that was funny.
You're killing two birds with one stone, and they're becoming four birds. That's what you're doing.
Yeah. Okay, that's my marine flatworms. There's a lot more on them, but I thought that was enough.
Yeah, I guess we do have to start being.
But imagine that was like how you determine who is male or female.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Penis fencing.
Penis fencing.
Let me hear about your. Are you doing the colorful boy?
Well, I've got
Which one are you doing
first? I've got two colorful boys. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna talk about this because I'm a little less excited.
Okay.
I am excited. It's really cool because they're so small as well. I
love this one. I know about this one.
The peacock spider.
God, he's so cute.
They're part of the Maratus genus.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a whole bunch of different species, but they're all one genus.
They're tiny as well, aren't they?
The picture here is Maratus amabilis.
Okay.
Okay.
For audio listeners, they are tiny spiders with very large eyes. Are you gonna describe it?
I've got like a full thing.
Okay,
Don't
explain.
steal my thunder.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go.
So they are very small. They range between 1.6 millimeters, and some of them get 6 millimeters big. So they are really small. They're like, less than a centimeter.
Have you ever seen a jumping spider like on your clothes and you're like, ah, that's their size.
That's literally so small. But they're super colorful little spiders. And what I found quite interesting is most species are actually iridescent. So they've got iridescent coloring on them. We just can't see it with the naked eye.
They're sparkly.
So they're sparkly boys. Or glossy. Nice,
I love
nice
them.
glossy finish on most of them.
They're not my favorite because carpenter bees are my favorite, but they're my favorite.
But spiders are cool. Like this is
They
so
are.
thick.
I just love carpenter bees because they're fat.
But yeah, they've got like quite big eyes, and they've got very very colorful
You know,
abdomens.
you're gonna hate me for using this example. You know Aragog in Harry Potter when he's a baby.
Oh,
You know how big his eyes are when
Yeah,
he's a baby?
actually.
They kind of look like Aragog when he
Yeah.
was a baby.
During courtship, peacock spiders. So what they do is they bring their abdomen up when courting. So like, and
They do
what I really like is that they actually vibrate the abdomen so that the colors look like they're moving, and most of them hold up their third legs from the front. So spiders have 8 legs.
Okay, so
4 pairs. So
they lift.
the third the third pair.
This-
So it's second from the back.
this one.
Okay. Second
yeah.
from the back.
Okay.
Normally, some of them do hold up the first legs,
Oh, okay. Ah.
and basically the legs that they hold up are specific to their species, and they have specific
Oh,
colors
okay, so
on them.
There's
as
different
well.
kinds of peacock spiders. It's not all one species.
That's why I say that it's one genus.
One
There's plenty of
genus.
different species,
Which is?
totally different colors.
Okay.
So
The ones I've
genus
seen are
is
the blue
Maratus.
ones.
Okay,
Maratus.
and so now
Maratus
male-
kind of sounds like mantis. Why did I sound like a cowboy talking? Doesn't Maratus sound like mantis? I'm sorry.
okay, so that leg is the most colorful, and I must say that like when I say they hold their legs up, obviously they've got legs on the ground normally, and one pair of legs gets held up like a Y shape. So you kind of want to be like AMC.
Okay, I was gonna say that, but then you death said me when I brought up species, so I was like, no, I'm just gonna keep quiet. But okay, YMCA.
Jeepers. So Y in YMCA, that's what the spider's doing the whole time.
Okay.
And the male dances for the female, like yeah, literally, he gets jiggy,
He
and
gets
the
jiggy with it.
female will secrete like pheromones or hormones, and depending on which one she secretes, it's either she's interested or she's not. And if
So
she's
it's
not, and he continues, she'll kill him.
Damn, independent woman. You know what the cool thing about spiders? The women are badass.
Yeah.
Female spiders are ruthless.
Yeah.
But
So,
yeah, that's cool.
I've included some other pictures here because the colors are just insane of all
Yeah.
the different species. So I've got Maratus volans. I've got Maratus persillei.
Pearlescent, yeah?
Persillei.
Yeah, but it's probably from pearlescent.
And then I've got Maratus splendens.
Is Splendens the blue one?
I don't know which one's the blue one.
Which one's the... Okay. The blue one is the one I know.
Okay.
That looks like... It kind of looks like a peacock
Yeah.
feather, to be fair.
But they're really cute.
They're so cute.
But they're so colorful. That's so cool.
I know, but the thing is, like...
I wish they were
I
bigger
wonder-
so we could see
They've probably
the
known about...
iridescence.
Yeah, I feel like we've probably known about them for so long.
Yeah.
And they probably just we never knew they were colorful
Yeah.
because they're so tiny we didn't
Yeah,
see it.
exactly.
All of the photos I've seen of them are taken under a microscope.
Yeah.
They're
So yeah,
cute.
I think I've got a few photos as well where they're on a fingernail, and you can only tell it's a fingernail because they zoom out, basically.
Yeah. Macro photography
Yeah, it's
is
crazy.
crazy. Like when they take photos of those tiny little bugs and it looks like it's ginormous. It's so cool.
Yeah.
But that's cool. I love peacock spiders. I did know a little bit about
They're
them
so
before. They're so cute. I love them. Yeah. Thank you for doing peacock spiders. I'm happy. When you sent me the message, I was like, yes, he's doing peacock spiders.
Cute. Look at them.
They're so cute.
They're so
Okay.
cool.
Do you want to learn about explosions?
Yes. Let's learn about explosions.
Okay, so this is a plant. It's called Axonia. Aexia. I have no
Okay.
idea how to say it. This is a tough one.
Okay.
Latin, guys. And they are typically pollinated by tanager birds. Tanagers.
Okay.
Also, this is, Central and South America in rainforest.
Okay.
Amazon, crazy place. It's a tree or shrub. It is part of the Melastomataceae
Okay.
is the family. We never learnt about this one, so it must be a Amazonian family.
Yeah.
So it has an unusual relationship with bird pollinators.
Okay.
Okay? And what is so interesting is there is no known examples of such a pollination mechanism in any other plant that is pollinated by birds. So there's something
so
similar.
So it's a unique directly bird pollinated flower.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it was discovered
Plant.
like a year or two ago.
Okay, so it's quite recent.
It's quite recent. Well, the plant wasn't discovered a year or two ago. The pollination mechanism was discovered a year or two.
So
Because they were like, bro, what is going on with these plants? Basically, how they discovered it was they noticed that on every single one of the plants in the wild or in the herbarium, they were missing. A herbarium is just a library of dried plants, for those that don't know. They were missing one of their stamens.
Okay.
In every single one. They could not find one that had the correct number of stamens.
Okay.
Or a few. Some of them were missing a couple. And the reason is because it offers its male reproduction organisms as a tempting or nutritious food source for birds.
Okay.
This is so crazy to me. So food on male reproductive organs is only otherwise known on beetle pollinated flowers. And on all other plants pollinated by birds where they offer a food reward, they are on non-sexual parts of the flower.
So it's like leaves or
petals or whatever. It's on none of the bracts.
Bracts.
Okay. What is also interesting about this family is only 100 of the 5,000 known species in this family produce nectar.
Okay.
So this family typically uses food rewards for pollinators. Okay, this is where it gets really interesting. So basically, to explain it for the audio listeners, it is a pink or red flower, pink, red, yellow, or orange flower that don't open completely. So they're kind of half open, which is common for flowers pollinated by birds. And they have stamens that stand out, usually by contrasting in colors, and because they have bulbous appendages attached that look like berries. So they have their stamen often fused to the petals of the flower, and then this little round yellow, orange, green berry. Okay. When the birds bite the berry, it is a bellis organ. So like, you know, like instruments that hold air, and then as you push them, they go, yeah.
Bagpipes,
yeah. Basically, it's a bellis organ, and when the birds try and eat the berry, it pushes air through the stamen, and pollen explodes out and covers the bird.
Oh my greatness, okay.
They are known as the pollen blast flowers.
Okay, that's cool.
It's so crazy cool. There are basically no known examples of such precise and atomically distinct bellows organs in any other species. This is like novel.
Yeah.
Basically,
unique.
what the paper was saying was like, this is completely changed. Like, this is so important for us understanding the symbiotic relationship of pollinators, because we know pollination is very symbiotic, but like this, they were saying like this literally confirms that flowers have been specifically designed for the organisms that pollinate them on a level we've never fully understood, which is so cool. But yeah, basically the reason why one of the stamens is always missing is because when the bird takes the food reward, they often rip out the stamen with it. And then the bird basically gets a face full of pollen, and then when it goes to the next flower, it transfers that pollen to the female reproductive organs, and it gets pollinated.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I thought it was really cool.
That is very interesting. Holy moly.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for this one though.
Okay.
Because it's a bird.
Okay.
And I love birds like
yeah.
much. I didn't get a scientific name though. I'm actually a little disappointed in myself.
Okay.
But it's a bowerbird.
Bowerbird.
Bowerbird?
Boa?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a teacher who was called Mrs. Boa in high school. Shout out Mrs. Boa.
They're like a medium.
She was my biology teacher as well.
Bird.
Okay.
Normally occur in forests.
Okay.
And what the male does is he builds, and I've literally written it here, a cute little stick archway. Okay, so he's basically built like two piles of sticks to form like an arch.
Like an altar.
Kind of, yeah.
Have you seen like often at weddings they have an arch?
Yeah. And what he does is he decorates his little stick archway to impress females.
So he makes a wedding.
So the female will come and she sits in the arch while he dances for her.
This is a wedding. They have weddings. James, you are telling me there's a bird that holds weddings.
I've actually got another thing on that, which is a little extra for the end. But
I also have an extra for the end, but keep going.
So And what I found very interesting is that they normally decorate these with items that reflect UV. So it's normally quite blue colored items. Normally, that's what I say. It's not.
So like
it's not
blue
always.
flowers or
Yeah. So I've got here blue feathers. They normally use some shells they can find. There's berries, and some have been found adapted to use bottle caps. This is bad. This is bad. Okay, but that's what they do.
Still a clever bird.
It's a clever bird for using the bottle cap, but it's bad on us that the bottle cap is there.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. But now, this specific type that I was looking at, the male was blue, and the female was a brownish green. I do have pictures.
Okay, but Google
bowerbird. But the thing is
where are they?
They come in so many different colors, and that's an indication of like where they are in the world. So it's crazy how many different.
So they just occur in
forests.
forests.
It's in a lot of different forests around the world. So there's some golden ones.
Typically tropical or cold forests.
Just got forests.
Okay, sorry. Keep going.
And I also saw a species that was brown. So both the male and female are brown, but the male comes with a little bit of a pink crest on top, and he uses that pink crest to display. So yeah,
that's
I thought
literally how most birds
cool.
dance, though.
And there was one that actually interested me a little bit. Is one from Papua New Guinea, where it's a yellow bird. The male's a yellow bird, and he has a red head. Okay. So like obviously very very different colored birds.
Like
but
the poison dart frogs.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like my whole thing last episode and this episode is color. The thing I can't see.
The thing you can't see. Yeah. He can't see the color he's wearing, guys.
But basically, the male, to indicate that he's about to start dancing, he dilates his pupils and restricts. So his pupils constantly getting bigger and smaller. And the female will do the same thing if she wants him to dance. And then he'll basically bob his head a little bit, and he has a very deep throat noise. So he literally goes. I thought that was so cute.
That is so
like
cute.
Birds dancing.
I just love the fact that they get married. I think that's amazing. Maybe we actually got weddings from bowerbirds.
They're dancing. They've got the art. They've got the decoration. That's a wedding.
Yeah, that's a wedding. And well, they don't do flowers, but berries.
Berries.
They
feathers.
paint it. But that is so cute. I just love that they have weddings.
Nice.
Okay, you said you have one short extra for the end. I also have a short extra.
Yeah.
What's your short extra?
So I have that penguins basically do engagement rings. Basically, okay? So male penguins give female penguins a pebble. And the smoother the pebble, the more likely she is to accept it. Because penguins use pebbles to build their nests. Oh. So it's kind of like he's giving her an engagement ring. I actually have a picture of a male penguin giving a female penguin a pebble. And it's basically just to ensure commitment.
They mate for life, don't they? Most species.
Most species. But there are some species of penguins that cheat on their partners. So they accept pebble and then they go with another man. But anyway.
Okay,
we're not going to talk about that. We're going to just
talk about the pebbles. Cute engagement rings.
Engagement rings.
So like girls are like, I want the diamond to be bigger. I don't really care about that. But some girls
want diamonds to be bigger. Penguins want the rock to be smoother.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, it's really cute. Okay, I have a fun one for you. This is a game. I have got the 5 shortest mating times or male ejaculation times in the animal kingdom. Are you ready,
I
James?
hope a human is not on there.
No, it's not. No, James, these are crazy.
5 shortest.
Give me the 5th. So this is like not the fastest, the 5th fastest.
Okay.
What organism do you think it is? How long do you think it is?
I have no idea. Like, geez, I don't have a guess.
Okay, the first one is sloth.
A sloth.
Okay, guess how long?
I don't know, like a second.
5 seconds.
5 seconds, okay.
Okay. The 4th one is a bee. Guess how long?
Okay. 3 seconds.
1.5 seconds.
Okay.
3rd one is a giraffe. Okay, so 3rd and 2nd are both the same amount of time. It's birds on average, just in general, and giraffes.
But birds are like that.
How long do you think it is?
I don't know.
1 second.
Okay.
And the fastest ejaculation time in the animal kingdom is the duck. Do you want to
A
guess?
duck.
Do you want to
Okay.
guess how quick? Ducks also have crazy long penises.
Yeah.
They're crazy,
Okay.
bro. They're scary. Guess how long it takes a duck
How
to
long?
complete copulation.
Point.
0.3 seconds.
Jeepers.
Okay.
Boom. Thank you.
Boom. I
Baby.
thought that would be fun. Okay. Now I have a
Question.
question of the week.
Question of
And
the
this
week.
is based on episode 3. Okay. You spoke about blue
Giant.
whales.
Yes.
So, my question of the week is how much sperm does a blue whale produce during copulation?
Okay. Nice.
And as a bonus question, how long is their penis?
How long is a blue whale penis? Okay.
How long is a blue whale penis? That is the question of this week. Yeah, okay. Do you want to
Nice.
do the end bit?
I guess. So that's the end of our episode.
Ta-da!
Yeah. Unfortunately, everything has to come to an end. So
Yeah.
that's dating, guys. Hope you have a nice Valentine's Day.
We hope you have a lovely Valentine's
Yeah.
Day. Whether you're having galentines, valentines, or single times, we hope it's a great day for you.
Yeah. So yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you'd like to as well. Spotify, please. You can like. That's all right.
5-star review.
What, like you can like a podcast on
You can
Spotify as
follow.
well. Follow us and then give us a 5-star review as well. You have to be a listener to give a review.
Yeah, did you not know
I
that?
didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, they don't let you
Apple
do it.
Podcasts. I don't know what
5-star review.
5-star review as well.
Follow, subscribe.
yeah,
I think it's subscribing on Apple Podcasts.
I think. If you don't want to give a 5-star review, please just tell us why. We would welcome constructive criticism.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if
there
you
is that.
can give constructive criticism on Spotify, but that leads us into our email address.
Yeah, so if you want to give us constructive criticism and you can't through the normal channels, our email address is irrelevantbracts@gmail.com, or you can send us a DM on Instagram and TikTok.
And we are accepting animal and plant stories of your own to be featured in a special episode where we discuss all of them and we will tell the stories. I will take some, James will take some,
Yeah.
and we will tell you about people's cool... You can send us videos, you can send us pictures.
Yeah, that'll be cool. We can include those in the episode as well. So, yeah, if you do have a story and you do have pictures and videos, let's say include them, because then that will also help us conceptualize what's happened and people listening and watching as well. So
Yeah.
that'll be really cool.
And then, yeah,
Please do.
Instagram, TikTok, at Irrelevant Bracts.
Yeah,
We reply
we're
to
there.
comments, we chill with you guys, respond to questions of the week, tell us what your favorite animal from an episode was,
Yeah.
all of the above. But yeah,
Definitely.
and yeah, again, I'm going to add this in at the end of every episode. Thank you all for the support so far.
Yeah, we've received an incredible amount of support and we are very grateful. Thank you.
Very, very grateful.
you.
Yeah, okay. And Anna ending cut. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Have a great week.